Hi everyone, this is Darvina with Darvina Plays with Scissors, and I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I just wanted to run through this tutorial to make our Christmas tree package. You can see it's using the label die as the box, and it's able to hold 2 Ghirardelli double square packets, if that makes any sense. So yeah, we can stick that in there. And let's get started. So this is the bundle we're featuring with this packet, our celebration tidings. As I said, this box actually is made from this large die. So not the medium one, but the large one. And then we also use the Merry Christmas stamp. So, but as a bonus, we're also throwing in a couple of poinsettias so we can have this little flower. So with that said, where is, oh, there they are. Okay. So with that said, let's go ahead and get started. I already have cut a few things out. I cut out the label die, and then I cut out our little tag that says Merry Christmas, and then we still have to cut these pieces. So let's get started on that. Let me start with the Snowflake Splendor design paper. So we're just going to, this is actually, believe it or not, it's the same die. It's the same die that we used for the box itself, but we're just going to do it in half. We're just going to cut it in half. So I don't know if you can see that. You cannot. So now you can. So I've got my cut and emboss machine, and I just want to place this little piece just below the middle notch, if that makes any sense. Do I want to do it that way or this way? I think let's do it this way. So it's just under that middle notch. In fact, I need to put it down here, sorry. Just under. And I'm going to put my top plate on. Yeah, it moved, but it's fine. Hey now. Huh. The top plate's not moving. That's why. I didn't have it all the way at the top. So let's sandwich it all in and try again. All right. Okay, got it. And I messed up my paper, but that's okay. And now we have our piece that goes at the top. So I'll put that back, put this aside. And now let's go ahead and do our poinsettias. You can see I already did some for the sample. I went ahead and cut those out. So these, you'll see, they've got embossing pieces and they have the cutting die. So they have both pieces. The small one, believe it or not, does both. It cuts and embosses. But I'm going to use the, which one do I want to use? Second or third? I think this one I use the second. So we're using the second to largest die. And I'm going to use both pieces. Now, as you can tell, this little embossing piece, it fits just a certain way. So it's not there, it's there, right? Am I right? Yeah. So because of, it's not absolutely symmetrical all the way around. They have different lumps and bumps. So you just kind of have to move it around a little bit to decide, to figure out how it goes. So now, sorry, let me bring this back over. And we're just going to run it through. You know what? My big poinsettia is not, there it is. Okay, now we got it. Okay. And it's coming out the other side. And I'll move this. And as you can see, the dies come off. And we're left with our little poinsettias. Now, what I want to do with that, let me get this out of the way. What I want to do with this is I'm going to put these back. They don't quite fit on my magnets, but as long as they're in this packet, I'm okay. You can tell it's the Poinsettia Petals suite that I bought, but this is a Poinsettia Petals bundle, which has the stamps and the dies. But you can get either or completely on their own too. So anyway, oops, I forgot to put this guy back. Well, I'll just set it over there for now. So now what I want to do is I want to curl these leaves. So I'm just going to take my bone folder and I'm just going to gently run it along the edges or along the leaves to get them to curl. I'm not doing it too difficult, too hard, because I don't want to rip them. And then what I'm going to do is, I think, where did I put my, yeah, glue dots. I don't know how to get these off. I've got this little thing, but I don't know if it, nope. Huh. Okay, that's interesting. But it did come off on my nails, so let's see if I can put it on there. Yeah, look at that. Okay. So now I'm going to flip this guy over so you can see the embossed part. You can see how it's embossed. And I'm just going to place it in the middle. But when I place it in the middle, I don't want my leaves to be on top of each other. I kind of want the small ones to overlap the openings for the other ones. Does that make sense? So there. So it looks like that. Okay. I got to figure out how to use this thing. Okay. So now what I want to do is we have these amazing little beaded pearls. I love these. And they're kind of heavy. They're substantial. So what am I going to do? Am I going to use a glue dot? I'll just use a glue dot from one of my past paper pumpkins. They come like that with every kit so that you don't have to go buy glue if you don't have it. So then you just take this side off. It kind of moved a little bit, but that's fine. And now again, I want to kind of alter the way it goes, and I'm sticking it on. So now how pretty is that? That is absolutely beautiful. I love it. Okay. So now let's put everything together. Oh, you know what? Let's stamp. Let's go ahead and stamp this guy. So this is the front because I've got a little indentation around the edge. So what I want to do is I want to find my Merry Christmas. Put that on my stamp, my little block. And I'm going to use Real Red. It's very Christmassy. And I'm going to place it off to the side because I want the flower to be on, you know, to overlap. So right there. Perfect. Okay, let's wipe this guy off. And put it over there. We'll close this back up, put it away. All right, so now let's go ahead and put this together. So we have this. We need folds in this one. We need to score it. So let me bring the score machine, the score tool, and we're going to score it on at 2.5 and 3.5. Okay, so we want it, we want it long ways because it's going to fold up. So we want, let's do 3.5 first. And then we'll do 2.5 next. Perfect. So now we can fold it, and as you can see, each piece goes like this. And you know what? I did forget a couple of things. I forgot the little tags that go on the side. So let me see if these are big enough. Here's 2 of them. These need to be 2 7/8 by 1 3/4. So let's see what they are. If I'm not mistaken, I don't think they're good enough. 2.5. And then 1 3/4. Yeah, I've got 1 3/4. I just don't have 2.5. Okay. So let's quickly see if I have any scrap pieces, any other scrap pieces. No, I do not. So let's grab a new piece. Let's grab a new piece of Night of Navy. I want the same color because what I'm trying to do is close these sides up. So what did I say? I said 2, where is it? Oh, 2 7/8 by 1 3/4. So 2 7/8 right there. You know what? I'm going to do 5 first. Just thinking ahead, I'm going to do 5.5 so that I can use this other piece for a card in the future. So I'll put this away for a card, and then I'll use this one. So 2 7/8, and I need 2 of them. So it's 2 7/8 by, what did I say? 1 3/4. 1 3/4. Oh, really? And I'm way over here, sorry. 1 3/4. That's a 1/2 and a 3/4. Okay. And then I need one more. 1 3/4. Did I say 2 3/4? Yeah, I meant 1 3/4. Okay. So now I've got 2 of these. So each of these, I want to score the long side at 1 and 1 3/8. Was it 3/8? No, 7/8. So score the long side at 1 7/8, which is right here. 1 7/8. And then 1. And then the short side, I want to score at 1 inch. Okay. Do the second one. 1 7/8. And then 1. And then 1 along the long side. Okay. Perfect. We'll go ahead and put that away. And I'm going to sit down again because now I want to fold all these. And what we're going to do is cut the small. You notice that this is the bigger side. Along the smaller side, the narrower side, we want to cut these seams right here. So 1 and 2. Same with this one. 1 and 2. So what we're going to do is we're going to fold them over on themselves. So it's a 3-sided box. Actually, it's 4-sided, but you're missing 2 sides. So I'm going to go ahead. Hey, there we go. Ouch. And right, yeah. So let's go ahead and get these together, and then this one. And you know what? I have too much up here. Well, I believe it's going to go like this. So that bottom piece will be glued down anyway. So let's do this again. Make sure these are together, and then bring this guy up. And like I said, we're going to glue them on the sides. So we want to make sure that this is pointing out. And I kind of want to make it even, so I'm going to overlap that notch a little bit and press it down. And then the same on this side. There we go. So now when we bring it up, oh, you know what? I should have glued the sides. So we'll do that. All right. So now I'm pressing them together, and now we've, what happened? I didn't press them hard enough. So now we've got a box. What I want to do is, oh, this guy, you know what? Even halfway, I should have done, I wonder if I should have done the smaller one. I think I should have done the smaller one. Yeah, I believe it should have been the smaller one. So let's just go ahead, use that one. I mean, it's big enough, right? And let's cut it. Oops. Hey, get back here. So let's bring it up here. Let us see, perfect. That's so good. Yeah, I believe so. Okay. Okay. I think that's what I did wrong. I should have used the next smaller one down. Put this aside. Okay. Now, yes. That looks so much better. We still need to trim it because I want a border. So maybe 1/4 of an inch, yeah? Yeah, about 1/4 of an inch. Perfect. Sorry. Okay. Nice. Okay, that's perfect. So let's, oh, oops. See what I did again? Get it over the edge. All right, so what we're gonna do is just just a little bit over. Trying to get the little notches the same. Okay, there we go. That looks good. Okay, you know, one thing I did also, I forgot, is we need to cut the little little leaf things. So those are these. And we're actually going to cut them out of silver. So I have this little piece. Let's do that. And then that, right? That looks good. There it is. I'm like, where did my other piece go? It was on the bottom. Okay. So I don't need to do it all the way through because all I wanted were these two pieces. So oh, love it when it does that. So I need to poke it through the little holes. Got stuck in the die. It happens. All right. Okay, so now we have all of our pieces together. So where are my dimensionals? Right up here. Love dimensionals. Okay. So now I want to pop this guy up so that he kind of pops out there with the red. I mean, the red alone is going to make it pop, so. But, all right, so where should we put it? Right, or actually we should probably put it in the middle. There we go. And then I want to pop the flower up. So put the dimensional on the back. And then I'm just going to put him right there. So he kind of, you know, he's right next to the Merry Christmas, but he doesn't go over. And now what I want to do is, these gave me a little bit of trouble when I was doing the sample. I don't really know how to do these other than these little glue dots. So that's what I'm going to do. Put them on the little stems. And then just peel the little piece off so it's just the glue left. And then stick it in there so that it comes popping out. And we're going to do the same. Oops, I didn't take it off. Hold on. Okay. Then we're going to do the same down here so that it's sticking out. Yeah, right there. There we go. So now the only thing left is I need to get my crocodile. It's an oldie but a goodie. I don't have a hole punch that's small enough for what I need here. So I am just going to do it this way. Just going to right there. And then, oops, what fell off? Oh, that was the hole. That was the piece of paper for the hole punch. And then right there. Yeah, I believe that's good. Yeah. And now, last thing, I just want to grab this, what was it called? It was Snowflake Splendor Iridescent Ribbon. And I am going to cut it there. And I'm just going to kind of fold it in half so I can feed it through. It's pretty stiff ribbon, which is very cool. And then just tie it into a little bow. Dun, dun, dun. Come on, come on, come on. There you go. I mean, let's make it prettier. I think it's because I'm running out. I didn't have enough ribbon. Anyway, that looks pretty good. And then we just grab our Ghirardellis that we haven't eaten yet. And we just kind of feed them through. Yeah, just like that. Come on. There we go. So just like that. And there you go. Your Christmas treat package. So I hope you go to my store. You can, I will add a link onto my blog to take you to, if you just click on the shop button, it should take you to my Stampin' Up store. And you can order, I'll have all of the materials, all the supplies that I used on my blog, which also is darvinaplayswithscissors.com. And yeah, I hope to see you there, and I hope you enjoy making all of these treat packages. Let me grab them. These were all of the packages we just made. I have different videos for each, but so anyway, I hope you enjoy it, and happy holidays, Merry Christmas. I hope to see you again next week. Bye-bye.